Hey, I want to go over some team play today. Good team play and bad team play. Also the consequences of both. If you want to see the bad, I want you to go ahead and skip to 8 minutes and around 30 seconds. You're going to see some bad gameplay and the consequences. So make sure you at least stick around for that part of it. So let me set up what's going on. There's 3 of us here. It's me, Sadistics, Foulmaster Flex, and Striker. We were all crate hunting, and we didn't get a whole lot of loot, and we had to hold up. So you're going to see this point of view from all 3 of us. You can see what all 3 of us did to work together as a team. So we're moving out. Striker gets hit by that grenade. Foulmaster Flex and I take the lead. We knock that guy, and we're all moving out again. And we're getting to the safe zone. We're watching this from the view of Foulmaster Flex. He spots a guy, nearly takes him out, but he gets away. But instead of engaging him, he just falls back, stays with the team. He's watching our back because there was someone back there, and we all kind of regroup here together. And we really like this area. We have the high ground. Unfortunately, the people that are beneath us all have trees and shades and rocks, so it's a little hard to see them. So we're just kind of formulating our game plan. Foulmaster Flex looking right. Striker will be middle, and I'll be far left. He waits until that guy gets in his sights, and he just takes him out. So he's going to go ahead and move out and secure this whole position. And he's just scouting, feeding us back some information. And he wanted to make sure that no one is able to get over here and revive him. And he spots that guy. And he ends up getting that knock. So we're starting to weed these guys out, take them out one by one. And he just continues to watch. I threw a smoke for him to give him a little cover. So now we won, obviously. So we're going to cut over to Striker and see his point of view. And he actually started his camera a little bit sooner. We were all 3 in this little building. We heard some people right out next to us, and they threw a grenade, or were dropping a grenade. We didn't know what kind, so we were trying to rush out and get into attack with them, get into a fight with them. And he holds out here, giving us a little bit of cover as we move forward. And when I get popped, he immediately goes and tries to find the guy who's doing it and give us both some cover fire as Foulmaster resurrects me, revives me. And here in just a second, he's going to have to move forward, and he just hugs the wall, hugs the blue circle, and he sees that grenade, and he has to sidestep it. All right, that grenade. And he drops to maybe see what's going on, and we take the lead. Drop that guy, finish him off. And we know he didn't die immediately, so there's got to be somebody around here. So since I'm hurt and so is Striker, that's why you saw Foulmaster Flex go into attack position and kind of give us a little bit of cover fire as we heal and bandage up. So after he got off his med kit, he gets here behind this rock. Now this is, like I said earlier, this is where we're formulating our game plan. You see our positioning. So he takes this rock to kind of get a nice bird's eye view of this upcoming battlefield. I'm sorry, battlegrounds. And they did a great job. I was impressed with how aggressive both of them were being. Not too aggressive, but just enough to take these guys out when they had the opportunity. And he gets that guy through the trees. I love it. It's such an interesting position because you can't see down in there, and he gets hit. And, it's hard to know where those guys are at down there. I mean, you can hear the gunfire. And that's kind of what you'll see me do in a second, is trying to listen to their gunfire to find out where they're at. So So he's using that crate weapon. He's just loving it. And I loved him moving out, moving into this position. Gets that other knock. So you haven't quite seen it yet, but all three of us are trying to kind of move together at the same time, work as a unit, work as a team. All right, so now we're going to rewind it again. We're seeing it from my point of view. So when I hear that grenade, I almost start to panic because I know I'm going to be the last one out of the building. I want them to go as fast as I can. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And finally, we get out the door. But the Tommy gun was ready, even though I took the most damage here. So I knew I had to get a couple heals off if I could, and all I had was these bandages. And I got popped. But I didn't think I was hit in the leg, so that's the interesting part. But when I see Foulmaster coming around to this side of the rock, I just followed him. He drops me a first aid. I'm able to take that. I knew I didn't have time to get bandages off, so I just go ahead and pop that first aid. Get that energy drink in. And I'm not fond of running over this field, but when I see this grenade, I know, uh-oh, somebody knows we're here. But at least I was able to knock Doc Holliday. I ain't going to be his Huckleberry. But I am hurt pretty bad. I'm going to run up here, heal up. Me and Stryker, we've seen this before. But I'm keeping my eye on Foulmaster. I see that grenade. I really wasn't sure if I was going to get enough of those bandages off, but I was. And since I'm kind of hurt, I actually had to go look at these guys' crates and see if I could find some armor. So once I start to engage again, I see that they're going right, so I'm going to go watch their left and try to keep this bird's eye view as much as I can, but I don't want my team getting flanked. And I'm watching and seeing them get these knocks and kills. So I just kind of immediately go into more of a support position as opposed to my, usual run and gun style. I'm just going to watch them, make sure they stay alive. If they stay alive, we win. And so I thought, hey, I'm going to throw some cover, and I threw cocktail at him instead. But then I make up for it, throw that smoke for Foulmaster. And when I noticed that Stryker had moved down in there, I decided to go ahead and move in too, see if I could flank anybody. And sure enough, catch this guy. Pop, pop, pop. Boom. That's how we got our chicken dinner. All right, so now let's get into some bad teamwork. So obviously, I am saving the worst for last. When you have bad gameplay, bad teamwork, there's always consequences. So Stryker's already dead, and Scuba and I have made it into getting close to the final circles. He got knocked. I obviously revived him. He crawled up here. He threw that smoke so that we could give ourselves a little bit of cover as we have to approach. Now, I did see a guy behind the second truck up there, and I didn't know exactly where he was at, but I used that smoke to try and flank him. And they obviously saw me, so I thought that was actually okay. I'll give it a second. Maybe Scuba could get a little bit closer. I was hoping I would knock that guy, and that would give me a free ride up to, get up in the next circle. So I'm going to jog up here, and that's when I see that guy is in the back of the dump truck. Now, did you just see that? Did you see what I saw? I'm going to have to rewind that. That's how it all ended. It was that quick. Okay, I rewound it. Did you see what just happened? Did I just get shot in the back of the head? Let's watch this in slow motion. All right, there's Exhibit A. Boom, Exhibit B. I was just shot in the back of the head. Now Scuba swears that wasn't him who shot me. Stryker even said there was another guy behind us who shot me in the back of the head. But look, we're just going to watch this over and over and over You tell me who shot me in the head. I am pretty sure I just got scubaed in the head. But you tell me in the comments what you think. All right, so here's what I'm talking about with consequences. Here's Scuba. This is his point of view. This is what he does. He tortures the enemy. He knocks a guy. He has fun with them. Did you just see what he did? Oh my goodness. Now he thinks he's being nice. He's going to give this guy a little drinky drink. Aw, what a sweet Scuba. Oh, wait a minute. The guy can't pick it up. This is torture. And then he executes him. All right, there are consequences for this type of behavior. The PUBG gods will get you. I'm with Scuba, and this is the consequences. I'm in the passenger seat. He's in the driver's seat. This is his point of view. This is what I have to put up with when he does these shenanigans. He takes me down with him. I mean, literally took us down. How did that happen? We're driving through Los Leones. The truck falls through the ground. And we're magically back on board, and boom. Striker takes him out. Anyways, hope you guys had fun. This is a fun video. Take care.